Wah, wah. Guess what's in the envelope? Is that a rebuild kit for a carburetor? Yes, it is, son. Tell me more. It's for my Briggs & Stratton. It doesn't actually say on this. But anyway, I had to go look online and find the manual, then find a reference number that somehow leads to the carburetor kit. I don't know. I jumped through a lot of hoops. Now looking at this kit, it has one of those little those things that goes in the bottom of the bowl, a little screw thing. But the carburetor I'm rebuilding doesn't have a bowl. It just sits on top of the gas tank. I don't know. It's everything else is correct. It's correct numbers. I checked it a couple of times after I realized they have extra parts in here. I don't know. Maybe they still is in there. I don't know. Here's the engine, and here's the carburetor I'm rebuilding. Here's another one, exactly the same. Yeah. Looks fun. As a dump truck goes by. But yeah, let's start taking some things apart. Yeah, I got the carburetor off. That goes down to the bottom of the gas tank. You see there's a hole in there. Usually there's a screen there. I thought it had problems sucking, so I took a nail. I don't know if that'll be a problem later. There's a screen over that part. That's a guide pin. Now I'm going to start taking off all the little bits. Then I got it open. I'm just cataloging what exactly goes where. After you move this gasket, jump over here, you have this little spring thing that covers this spring. This little cap right here covers that. They didn't include that in the rebuild kit, which kind of makes me mad. So I'm going to save that. Now let's take apart more. First thing I'm doing with cleaning out the carb before I rebuild it is I'm taking wires and I'm running up any type of little hole I find. And if you see there's a bunch of black stuff on this wire, that's old gasoline. Just go pretty well. Run all the wires through. I'm going to put them in this paint can I got. It's a carburetor parts cleaner kit thing. It has a little basket and any glue parts in there. See if I can put the whole carburetor in there if I can, and all the little bits, all those too. All the screws and whatnot. And needle valve. I might have to reuse the old needle valve, which I don't like having to do, because the new needle valve they gave me looks totally different. I don't know why, but it's exactly the same kit. I did all the right things. So carburetor in there and all the little bits in that basket. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple hours. Then come back out here with a toothbrush, scrub it up real good. Then final I'll use Dunk Be Gone, this kind of crap right here, and because I don't have a compressor and that's pressurized, and I'll blow out any junk I miss. Then I'll put it all back together and see what happens. Now the carburetor's been fully cleaned. I'll start reassembling it. Well, actually I need to clean those little pieces by hand. Then I'll start reassembling it. I ran a wire through everything again. Everything's still clean. I did a spray of that stuff on it because I don't just get any junk inside of it, and I'll let it dry there for a little bit. This together where the spring goes, then that gasket, and then the cover plate. That's the first thing I'll start putting together. The thing I noticed is they gave me the wrong needle valve. I think I could reuse the old one. But, it's this shoddy that they're giving me. All the gaskets I got, nothing fits this gasket. They give you a bunch of gaskets and they say use whatever one it fits on a little piece of paper, basically. So yeah, it's not really I looked up all the part numbers and everything. I think it should be more specific for the serial type of the engine, but 45 minutes almost of scraping, I got that old gasket off. Finished the rebuild. Hard part is getting this work. Kind of works. I'll get it started and see if I can hold the camera. That kind of works. The choke is broken, the little piece of plastic that holds it to run and choke. So what I need to do is take that off and see if I can somehow link it up to here. But yeah, that's like 30 minutes after priming it and after trying a bunch, and I get running for a little bit and then it shut off. So that shows it actually is pumping and not just using the gas that sits in the carburetor. yeah, it's good. Alright, so it runs and everything. Problem is, see that little thing, it's sheared off that plastic, and that goes to here, which controls your choke. And so it just moves back and forth according to rocking the engine, so you have to put your finger down there and hold it. And that works kind of. I do need to tune that little needle screw and do all that stuff. So right now all I need is take the centrifugal clutch off that. That's my go-kart. It's been sitting for 4 years. There's the centrifugal clutch. That's exactly the same engine basically. Put it on there. That one doesn't have a casting. And I have a go-kart again. Well, that was fun. I got that off the old engine. Problem is, having trouble getting the centrifugal clutch off of it. And, that's part of the centrifugal clutch. I just took off the cover. And I've been using a crowbar. I want to get, so I put a lot of WD-40 on it. Might let it sit for a while. There's the other engine in there, ready to go on this. And it's covered in oil. But yeah, for some reason that centrifugal clutch doesn't want to come off. There's a cover for it, but I could buy a new one, but it's like $30. I don't have $30. I need to do more surveys.